Hello, friends. I realize it's been quite a while since I've made a new video to post on this platform. So I thought I'd do a couple, give you something new to watch if you're actually watching these. And also, as always, just do a little bit of movement and stretching. We're not going to do anything fancy. We're just going to come as we are and be as we are. Get into our bodies just a little bit. Find that nice tall seat to start with. Shoulders over hips, head over shoulders, tight tuck to your chin. You might move some of the flesh of your thighs out of the way. And then take a few moments to connect with yourself. Find that connection between your body and the floor. Lengthen up through your spine, nice and tall. Notice how your body is feeling today. If there might be some places that need a little extra gentleness and compassion, be sure to give that to yourself. And also notice what's feeling good in your body. Take a few moments to settle into your breath. You might keep your breath just as it is. You might allow your breath to become a little bit slower and deeper, taking full breaths in. And nice, long, slow exhales out. Stay here for about 5 more breaths, noticing breath sensations and anything else that comes up for you. One more full breath in and long, slow exhale out. We'll begin to warm up our body a little bit. We're staying nice and gentle and low to the ground today. Release your arms out to the side. Take a nice full breath in as you lift your arms overhead, maybe even look up. Long, slow exhales down. We'll do 2 more just like that. Full breath as you lift your arms up. Long exhale as they float down. One more time, deep breath in. And let it out. Move into the 6 directions of our spine, starting with that same nice big inhale up. Then on our exhale, bring your right hand down to the earth and tip over to the right. Perhaps open your chest towards the ceiling. Keep your shoulders down nice and low. Stretch from your fingertips all the way down to your hips. Notice that big stretch through the left side of your body. Take a few more of those breaths, slow and deep. Breathe and move with intention. On your next inhale, lift all the way up to center, big stretch in the middle. Exhale, bring your left hand down to the earth, tip over to the left. Right fingertips come way overhead as you stretch through the right side of your body. Again, chest is open, shoulders down nice and low, both hips grounded on the earth. Nice deep breaths. Begin to wake up your side body. Let's take one more full breath in. Exhale and let it out. Next, inhale, reach up for the sky, both arms lifted. Exhale, let your arms drift down. We'll take a pause, one slow, deep, grounding breath in. Let it all out. Moving to our side body twist. Reach your fingertips out to the side, same big inhale up. So on your exhale, twist over to the right. Right fingertips behind you. Left fingertips the outside of your right thigh. Keep that nice tall spine as you look to the side or back wall. Notice where you're feeling this twist. Continue to lengthen up tall through your spine. With every exhale, you can either stay where you are and twist a tiny bit more, whichever is best for your body. Take one more full breath in. Let it out. And then release first your face back to the center. Let the rest of your body unwind. Full breath in, spine comes back to neutral. Let it out. Other side, fingertips come to the ground. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist over to the left. Left fingertips behind you. Right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Tall spine. Look to the side or back wall. Nice deep breaths. Continue to lengthen up with your inhale. Perhaps twist a tiny bit deeper with your exhale. Notice where in your spine you feel something happening. Take one more full breath in. Stay here as you let it out. When you're ready, begin to release your face back to the center first. Rest of your body unwinds. Tall spine. This time we'll take 3 breaths. Allow everything to return to neutral. When that feels complete, release your hands forward, walk them forward into about a half of a forward fold. And then we'll take a few rounds of a seated cat and cow. So arch your spine as you look down. Pull your chest forward as you look up. Notice that movement of your spine, slight fold. And then a slight back bend to complete the 6 directions of the spine. Let's do one more round just like that. And then come back to a neutral spine when that feels complete. Walk your hands back in, nice tall spine. Let's take that a little bit deeper. So begin to stretch your legs out long in front of you. You might be sitting up on the edge of a cushion that gives your hips that nice little tilt. We'll do this vinyasa style, so toes together and pulled back towards your face. Spine as tall as you can, all kinds of length through your spine. Take an inhale, lift your arms overhead 3 times. We're going to fold forward. Start to wake everything up a little bit more. Inhale, lift up. 2 more times just like this. Fold on in. Inhale, lift. 1 more time, nice deep fold. You are absolutely welcome to keep a bend in your knees. If there's any pain in your knees, please do so. You might even put a cushion, a towel, something underneath to help keep your knees bent a little bit as you explore this fold. And hands can rest anywhere it's comfortable. I've been practicing for over 20 years. I like to grab my feet, but maybe you rest your hands alongside your body on the floor. Maybe you rest your hands on your legs, even up on your thighs. Find your best version so we can stay here a little bit longer. We'll take about 5 more breaths here. Nice deep long hold. This wakes up the muscles through the backs of our legs as well as our spine. Letting everything wake up a little bit more. Let's take 1 more full breath in. Stay here as you take 1 more exhale out. Your next inhale, lift your arms back up overhead. Exhale, let your arms float down. A little counter pose option. You can bring your hands to the earth, lean back open through your chest, and just rock a little bit from side to side. If you'd like a little bit more, you can move towards reverse table. Plant your feet on the ground, knees nice and bent, lift those hips up. Your choice. Listen to what you think is best for your body today. A nice gentle lean back or a reverse table. Take 3 more breaths, whatever movement you have decided to explore. When you feel ready, lift on up to that tall spine. Let's do 1 more seated posture here, at least for the moment. Let's bring the soles of our feet together. You can hold onto your ankles or bring your thumbs into the sole of your feet and wrap your fingers around. Feet can be as close or as far away as you'd like. Let's do a couple little butterfly flaps. Wake up those muscles, wake up your hips. You might even say, "Hello, hips. I haven't noticed you much yet today. I'm noticing you now. Thanks for being there." And then bring that to stillness. Really press into the pinky toe side of your foot. Find that length of your spine as you fold forward. It's could be a little or a lot. Keep that length through your spine. Nice, tall, long spine. Shoulder blades still engaged and pulled together. If you can do so without losing that length, you are welcome to release your elbows down to the floor. As you settle in here, notice what you're feeling through your hips, perhaps through your legs, and then breathe into that. Full, deep breaths. We'll take about 5 more. These slow, deep holds really allow us to notice the sensations that are happening in our bodies. One more full breath in. Again, stay here as you let it out. Next inhale, begin to lift back up. Nice tall spine. Bring your hands under your knees. Help your knees together as you plant your feet on the floor. Once again, hands come behind you. This time, do a little windshield wiper. Your knees drop from side to side. One more on each side. And then come back to that nice tall seat, legs in any comfortable position. Find that neutral resting position. Take a few breaths. Notice how your body is feeling after the movements you've done so far. All right, we've woken up some of the large areas of our body, our spine and our hips, the backs of our legs. Let's move a little to a couple areas that can often be very stiff and need a little extra attention, but are a little bit smaller. So let's move towards our neck and our shoulders. So first of all, let's simply drop our chin down towards our chest. As you do this, keep your shoulder blades pulled together and do not lose that length through your spine. Everything's still nice and tall, so the stretch is coming from the back of your neck. Option to very slowly begin to look over the right shoulder, down towards the earth. Bring your chin back to center, tucked in, and slowly over the left. You might choose to stay with this, simply moving from side to side as you would like. If you would like a little bit more, begin to turn this into a full, slow, gentle neck circle. When you come to the back, keep your chin tucked just a little bit. That will keep you from having that little floppy neck looking like a Pez dispenser. We're avoiding that. Protecting the neck with these gentle, slow movements. At some point, you might switch directions, move the other way. And if you do notice some crunching and crinkling, be aware that that's very normal. There's nothing wrong with you. Just avoid anything that causes pain. Crunching and crinkling is normal. You're actually releasing some tiny little air pockets and helping to lubricate your spine. Next time your chin is tucked down towards your chest, pause there. Make sure you still have that tall spine. And then release your chin back parallel to the floor. Take a nice deep breath in. Let it all out. Begin to move your awareness into your shoulders. Also keep in mind, if at any point in time you need to readjust the position of your legs, feel free to do so. I'm pretty used to sitting in this position, so it's nice and easy for me to just hang out here. If you need to do something different, straighten a leg, recross the other way, whatever you need to do, go ahead and do that. All right, for our arms, let's open our arms up nice and wide. Pull your shoulder blades back behind you. Fingertips come back behind you a little as well. And then bring your right arm across your body. You can either hold on to it with your hand or hook it with your elbow. Just depends on the flexibility of your elbow. If even that holding on is a little too intense, another good option is to just give yourself a hug, right arm on top. So whatever you're doing, take about 5 breaths there. Make sure your torso is right in the center so that the stretch is coming from your shoulder, not from your spine. Let's take one more full breath in here. On your exhale, release. Bring your arm out to the side. Right arm lifts overhead. And then bend your elbow like you're giving yourself a little pat on your back. Take your left hand, hug your right elbow in a little bit closer. Tall spine. Press your head back to keep that length through your neck. Take about 5 breaths here. And notice where you feel the stretch in your right arm. Again, as long as there's no pain, there's no wrong answer. Just become aware. Create that awareness of what's happening in your body. One more full breath in. On your exhale, release everything down. Come to neutral. Take a full breath in. Let it out. And move to the other side. Arms come out to the side, open nice and wide. Again, heart shining forward. This time, left arm comes across your body. Again, you can hold on to it or hug it in. Tall spine. Notice. Take a full breath in. On your exhale, release. Left arm lifts up. Elbow bends. Give yourself a pat on the back. Right arm comes up to hug your left elbow in, and head presses back into your arms. Nice tall spine. And notice where you feel something in your left arm. Couple more breaths. Next exhale, release down. Full breath in. Notice. Exhale it out. All right, one last set of movements before we come to our rest. Just a short, simple practice today. Let's begin to stir everything up. So begin to make circles with your torso. Nice big circles, shifting your way to all of those different points. And then go ahead and reverse that. Nice big circles the other way. Then bring that to center. Keep that length through the spine. Make the circle just from your chest. If you've ever done belly dancing, it's kind of like those little belly dance chest circles. Stirring the pot a little bit, massaging our internal organs. Go ahead and switch the direction. Try out the other side. Shoulders are pretty much stable. Everything's balanced, nice and tall. One or two more little circles here. And then come back to neutral, tall spine one last time. Check back in with your body. Notice the sensations. Notice your breath. Notice if you've been able to create just a little bit more awareness. If you would like to take a short Shavasana or a rest, you can do this from your seated posture here. You can come to your back body. For this video, we're simply going to pause here for about 10 slow breaths from our seat. You can call this meditation, you can call this Shavasana. We're really just giving our bodies a chance to absorb what has just taken place and have that awareness along with some rest. 10 slow breaths. last deep breath in. Your exhale, release your practice. It's now in the past and complete. Bring your palms together, thumb rests at heart. And then bow together. The light in me bows to and honors the light in each of you. Thank you.